Hey, welcome to Slay the Spire. Today, playing the daily challenge for May 13th, 2026. The character Death is Island and the modifiers are draft. Draft the custom starting deck of cards. Purple cards are appear in rewards and shops, and deadly events. Question mark rooms cannot contain elites, but also more likely to contain treasure rooms. So that should be a fun run. I see Alex here with an amazing 1724. Gemino got 1669, so pretty good scores there. Cyberfox 1494. So yeah, looks like people are able to do well. Let's see what I can come up with here. So first drafting a green and purple deck. Final boss is still not the Hexaghost. I feel like I haven't seen a Hexaghost in a real long time. I guess I'm not really complaining. From Influence would be a risky way to start, but it would be very tempting. You know what? Let's risk it, because it might give me a good attack card. I do want to wait to exit Wrath, so let's take Meditate. Consecrate is probably fine. Calculate Gamble might be nice too. See, if I had taken the Calculate Gamble, Sneaky Strike would have been nice, but let's take the dash here. I don't think I can do Finisher. Let's do Sanctity. Another way to exit Wrath? No. Talk to the End is such a great card. I have to take it. Prepared for card draw? Sure. Leg Sweep. I would appreciate that for the weakness. Okay, there's another Leg Sweep. I didn't take the backflip, right? So I could... Nope, never mind. I did take the backflip. Let's take Crush Joints then. Evaluate Prepared Wheel Kick. Wheel Kick is powerful, but I feel like I don't have enough energy. Let's take the Evaluate. Piercing Wail is a great defensive card. Inner Peace. Still no way to enter Wrath yet, unfortunately. I think I already have the Acrobatics and Piercing Wail, right? No, I did not take the Acrobatics. Alright, fine. Let's take the Acrobatics now. Wave the Hand with the Talk to the End is really good. Empty Body, Empty Mind. I mean, I probably don't need Wrath, right, if I can just exit Calm all the time. Let's take Empty Mind then. Okay, I did get a way to enter Wrath in the end. Alright, fine. So, I don't think I have too many offensive cards. Of the offensive cards, I just have Talk to the Hand, Consecrate, Crush Joints, Dash, and whatever Foreign Influence gives me. And then the rest is defense and support, which, hopefully, if I get a few more offensive cards, should make a pretty good deck. Alright, multiple 2 elite paths. If I go on the left, I'll get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 question mark rooms on Act 1. I don't think I can really beat that. Yep, middle doesn't do that many, and then right side does not do nearly that many. Alright, beautiful. Let's go on the left and get most of the way for Mr. Machine out of the way. We got a Foreign Influence for a Wallop. That's pretty good, although no one is attacking me here, right? Yeah, I guess doesn't really matter. Alright, let's still do the Wallop. Why not? And then I can do Sanctity, sure. Okay. Then Crush Joints, Consecrate. Oh, right, the Wallop's not free. I forgot about that. Alright, I have to make sure I upgrade that Foreign Influence as soon as I can. Should have taken the Talk to the End, or the Sword Boomerang, I think was offered instead. Should have done that. Alright, let me get another good attack card here. Yeah, see, I don't have enough attack cards. I really need some good attack cards. Might have considered taking that Wheel Kick that was offered. Got a Regen Potion, Flurry of Blows, Steady, Blade Dance. Steady would allow me to get an early combo, but I think I'll take the Flurry of Blows here. Blade Dance would have been nice too. Alright, here I got the Jaw Worm. I think I can start with the Talk to the End, right? Yeah, let's do Talk to the Hand, Consecrate, and maybe just to play it safe, let's do a Leg Sweep. Okay. At least I have enough defensive cards for the upcoming boss, so that's good. Foreign Influence gives me a Fear No Evil. I'll take that. Let's do Crush Joints, Fear No Evil, and I did not realize I couldn't play the dash. Alright, I can do Flurry of Blows, though. That's good enough. And then here shouldn't be too difficult. Let's do Flurry of Blows, Empty Mind, Flurry of Blows again, and then dash for kill. Beautiful. Alright, Indignation number 2. No, I will go for Handler. Let's take the Tantrum. That's a great way to enter Wrath, and I'm happy I have so many ways to exit Wrath. Here I lose HP for gold. And here, I got my first Curse Regret, as well as Kunai. Every time played 3 attacks in a single turn, gain 1 dexterity. Okay. Here, I could remove that Regret immediately, but no, I might try to get Curses, especially with this many question mark rooms on Act 1, right? Alright, Lagavulin. I probably should... I don't have any powers, right? I do want to play a Talk to the End. So let's do Inner Peace, Sanctity. And yeah, I guess I can meditate the Inner Peace for card draw next turn. Okay. Alright. I really want to play the Talk to the Hand. Let's do Backflip first. Did not get the Talk to the End. Alright, let's do Inner Peace. Okay. Did get the Talk to the End here, and I am very tempted... Oh, never mind. I was going to do Indignation. But yeah, I guess I'll have to wait for that. Okay. And then here... Oh, man, I was hoping for a better set of attack cards, but fine. Let's do Consecrate. Then Empty Mind. Flurry of Blows for an Influence. Ragnarok is pretty good. Yeah, let's take it. Could also do Core Search, but no, I think I'll do Ragnarok instead. Okay. And then, is there a reason to reshuffle? Not yet. Okay. Alright, 18 incoming. I was hoping to get the Ragnarok here. I didn't get that. How do I do this? So dash is not nearly enough. I think I can deal enough damage. I don't think there's much I can do, actually. I don't have a flurry anymore, right? Yeah, so unfortunately, I mean, I could do indignation. No, let's just do dash. Then crush joints, and unfortunately, I will take some damage here. Yeah, nothing I could have done here. I think maybe if I gotten a little luckier, I should have considered doing a regen potion, right? If I gotten a little luckier, I might have had a chance here, but I did not get a little luckier, so not much I can do about that. Let's do Flurry of Blows, Consecrate, and then Evaluate. Okay. Also, this would have been a great time to use the regen potion. I sort of missed that. Alright, let's do Tantrum, and then maybe Flurry of Blows, Acrobatics to get rid of the Regret, and too bad I can't do the Ragnarok again, but this is enough to kill. Alright. At Happy Flower, every 3 turns get extra energy, a Snecko, Potion, Swift Strike, Swivel, Flying Sleeves, and Sucker Punch. Sucker Punch is interesting for the weakness. Swivel, yeah, I do have the dash. Alright, fine, let's take the Swivel. Alright. Okay, here I got a question mark room elite fight with the Grumman Knob. Let's see what the Foreign Influence gives me. Cut Through Fate is pretty good. Flying Sleeves, maybe not that much. Yeah, let's do Cut Through Fate. I'll do Indignation, then Cut Through Fate. There's a Consecrate that I'll play. And I think I'll meditate back. Probably not the Indignation. Let's do Cut Through Fate again. Okay. Hoping to get a Tantrum. 6 incoming. No, but I got Talk to the Hand. That should be almost as helpful. I need to get another 1 energy attack card, and that is the Tantrum. That also gives me energy. And actually, I wonder, I don't need to exit Wrath because I have the Flurry of Blows, right? And then next turn I have the Dash and Crush Joints. Let's see if that'll be enough. Alright, I do also have extra energy. So let's do Evaluate, Crush Joints, and then Dash is enough. Beautiful. Alright, perfect. This one at least we got Peace Pipe. You can now remove cards from your deck at rest sets, which is nice to try to get Highlanders, Sanctity, Nightmare, Backflip. I already have these two, and I don't think I need rare cards, especially not the Nightmare, so I think I unfortunately have to skip this one. Let me just make sure I had a Backflip, and I had the Sanctity. Yeah, fine. Right. Okay, here I got Akabiko. Your first attack each combat does additional damage. That's always nice to have. And here I got Pantograph at the start boss combat, seal 25 HP. Also very useful. Here I just got a regular fight, the Cultists. Alright, let's do... Or just one Cultist, right. Let's do Talk to the Hand, Flurry of Blows, and then Dash. Okay. Alright. 6 incoming. Let's do Backflip. I guess I'll do Inner Peace and Meditate the Crush Joints. I should have played the Flurry of Blows there. Okay. Alright, here I'll do Crush Joints, Tantrum, and then Consecrate for a kill. Beautiful. Alright, Deadly Poison. I don't think that fits this deck. I already have the Acrobatics. Empty Body is a good pickup, though. I'll definitely take that. Another Legoland. Here I'll play the Regen Potion. Might as well. Start up with the... Oh, with Akabiko Talk to the End, we'll wake it. So I don't think I can really do that. Alright, let's do Evaluate. Acrobatics. And, yeah, I guess I'll do Meditate. Okay. Alright. Okay, so here, let's do Acrobatics, get rid of the Regret. Should I do Indignation? That gives me a lot of energy. No, I have a Tantrum next turn. That might be better. Should I do Inner Peace? Then I'll draw a Tantrum now. No, I think I'll wait. Yeah, and that way I can do the Tantrum with the Akabiko, which might be good. And I have lots of energy here, too. Alright, let's do Tantrum. Then hopefully I can get another attack card with Insight. I did not, but I did get the Talk to the End, which is good. I can also do Lex Sweep for weakness. And then let's risk the Swivel and hope I'll have a way to exit Wrath next turn, because otherwise I might be in trouble. Okay, let's definitely do Tantrum. Should I do Sanctity first? Let's do Sanctity first. Okay, then do Dash. Then Consecrate, Tantrum, and then I can do the Meditate to be fully defended. And let's bring back a Lex Sweep. That might not be a bad idea. A Dash might have been enough too, especially if I draw the Tantrum, which I did. Let's see what this gives me first. Oh, okay, these are not super useful. I guess I'll do Beam Cell. If I do Tantrum, I could exit Wrath with Inner Peace. Let's do Tantrum, then Beam Cell, then a Backflip. Flurry of Blows. Oh, that was enough to kill. Alright, beautiful. Perfect. This one I got a Ninja Scroll at the start of each combat. Add 3 shifts into hand. And also trigger Kunai, basically. Also got a Block Potion, Quick Sash, Consecrate, Endless Agony. So I already have this. Between these two, I wouldn't mind more 0-cost attack cards because that way I'll trigger the Kunai more frequently. Another Elite. Okay, I'm getting lots of Elites on Act 1. Very happy with that. Let's do Talk to the Hand. Then Foreign Influence gives me... Yeah, I guess I can do Windmill Strike, sure. Then do Consecrate, play the Shivs. And then a Dash. And might as well do Evaluate. Alright. That was a pretty decent first turn. Okay. 14 incoming. Okay, I think I have some good stuff here. Let's do Flurry of Blows first, then Tantrum. And then Flurry of Blows again, then the Endless Agonies, and then Windmill Strike for a kill. Beautiful. Alright, so we got Snecko Skull. One of you apply poison. Apply one additional poison. Too bad I don't have any poison synergies. Blade Dance, Dagger Spray. I think Blade Dance with Kunai is much better. Let's take it. I don't have a lot of AoE damage, so Dagger Spray might have been good for another fight. Alright, here let's do Tantrum to get rid of this guy. Consecrate, and then the Shivs. Beautiful. Got a Dex Potion. Dagger Throw is pretty good. Sands of Time might be good too, but let's take the Dagger Throw for discard synergies. And then Blood Vial at the start of each combat, heal 2 HP. Okay. And then here I heal back up with the Pentagraph before the next fight. But first, let's upgrade. I think it has to be the Talk to the End. That would be a really good upgrade. I would also like to upgrade the Foreign Influence, but I think the Talk to the End upgrade first is more important. Alright, here I got the Guardian. I probably should try to trigger Kunai as much as I can. So let me do Valid first, then Crush Joints, then play the Shivs. And then, can I do 3 more attacks? Yeah, Endless Agony, Consecrate, and... Actually, let's do Blade Dance, because that way I can also play Meditate. And I probably, just to make sure I have some block, let's bring back an Invalid. Already have 3 extra decks, which is great. And I still have a Dex Potion too. So here, let's first do Sanctity, then do Talk to the Hand, and now I can attack, well, not as safely as I wanted to. I think I'll do Empty Body to gain energy, and then I can do Dagger Throw. Ooh, should I do Tantrum? I would be able to fully defend. I might have trouble exiting Wrath next turn, though. I think I'm fine. Yeah, let's do Tantrum here. Okay. And, oh, I don't have a Flurry. Never mind, that's fine. Alright. I have the Snecko Potion, so I'm not feeling too bad here. I do also have a Piercing Wail, which helps a lot. Let's see what the Foreign Influence gives me. Eviscerate. Unfortunately, it's not going to be free. Let's take another Flurry. Then do Piercing Wail. Oh, I do need some block, though. Let's do Backflip. Okay. Alright, Tantrum is great. Yep. And then I can do 2 Flurries as well. Beautiful. Alright. Okay, and here I have 40 incoming. That is a lot, but luckily I do have a Tantrum. That alone is not enough. That's interesting. So I have to do Insight. Endless Agonies are not enough either, but they will give me an extra point of Dex. And then, can I defend here if I play? Wait, that's 25-15. I don't have to exit Wrath. I can just do, well, I guess I have to exit Wrath to play the Empty Body. Alright, fine. In that case, let's do Empty Mind. That might give me another good card. This is fine. Alright, that's okay. I transformed. Didn't have to exit Wrath. Alright, 9 incoming. I think Tantrum gives me block before I take damage. Beautiful. Oh, now it's 18, though. Let's do Blade Dance, and then I can do Inner Peace, right? Wait, is that going to be enough? Oh, that might not be enough. Yeah, because, yeah, that's definitely not enough. Alright, so then I have to do Sanctity. And then I could still do Blade Dance. Let's do it. That gives me extra dex again. Okay. Alright. 32, that is a lot. Okay, so I can apply Vulnerability. Let me first see what the Insight gives me. Dash is pretty good. So is the Tantrum. Let's do Flurry of Blows first. Then Swivel and Dash. And I'm actually fully defended. Beautiful. And actually, wait, no, I can't kill yet, but, yeah. Alright, didn't even need to exit Wrath. That's why the Talk to the End upgrade was so important, because it does make things much easier. Alright, perfect. Everything other than the first leg of Ulan. We also got a Gambler's Brew, which I might not take. I like the potions I have. And Adrenaline would be great, but I think I will go for Popper, so let's skip these. And then here, Slavish Scholar is probably the safest choice. I don't think... Runic Pyramid might work, but it's too risky, and I don't think I can take Ectoplasm. So let's take Slavish Scholar during boss and lead combats, gain extra energy at the start of your turn. Beautiful. Alright, Champ at the end. Okay. Mental Fortress would be great. I feel like I switch his stances quite a bit here. Alright, 2 lead path. Same after this point, giving me 2 question mark rooms and a late shop. Up until this point, if I get there on the left, I'll get 1 question mark room. Right, I'll get 3, so total of 5. Puts me on the way to get Mystery Machine. If I skip an extra, a guaranteed elite, I don't think I can get more than 5 question mark rooms. So yeah, let's not go on the right. Let's go this way. Okay. Alright, so here I am a little sad I don't have a good AoE damage cards. Let's do Foreign Influence for... None of these are useful. Let's take the Headbutt, because then I can do Tantrum to get 1 of these on the ground. And then Headbutt the Tantrum. Oh, never mind. I can't Headbutt the Tantrum. Never mind. Yep. And then I... should I do Indignation? Hang on. I can get... actually, I can get all of them to the ground, right? I forgot about that. Alright, and then probably should have done Indignation a little sooner to apply Vulnerability, but I think that's fine. Right, and then here I can do Flurry of Blows to get rid of you. Endless Agonies to get rid of this guy. Beautiful. And a Fruit Juice Potion. Okay, I will have to take it over the Snecko Potion and then drink it as soon as I need to. Sash Whip, Heal Hook, Eviscerate. Sash Whip is interesting. I don't think I discard enough for Eviscerate to be useful, and I don't think I have enough weakness for Heal Hook yet. If I had the Sash Whip already, I would have taken the Heal Hook. Alright, Chosen. Should I risk entering Wrath here? Can I kill here? So I have the crush joints too. Let me try this. Let's do Indignation, then Crush Joints with Agabiko. That's a lot. Then Tantrum and Flurry of Blows for a kill. Beautiful. All right. Flying Sleeves, Dagger Spray. Now I think I'll take an upgrade Dagger Spray. Very happy with that. And then here I did get a Wraith Curse, but I also got White Beast Statue Potions. Always appear in combat rewards. Okay. And then here, yeah, fine. Let's see what potions I'm getting. All right. I'm going to drink the Fruit Juice Potion. I don't think I need Fear in a Bottle. I'll just grab one Weakness Potion. That was not the best set of potions I could have gotten there, unfortunately. Alright, so can't really use Akabiko here. I probably should to talk to the hand on the back line, alright? Yeah, let's do talk to the hand. Let's see what I draw with the Empty Mind, because I have energy. Yeah, I probably should do Indignation, right? Okay. So now 3 Shivs are enough for this guy, and 2 Endless Agonies are enough for this guy. So I think, well, should I do Crush Joints? Alright, fine. Let's do Crush Joints. That way I can just get rid of this guy with 1 Shiv, 2 Shivs here, and 2 attacks in the backliner. Okay. Alright. Backliner is unfortunately attacking me, and I don't have a way to exit Wrath. I do have Sash Whip. I also have Weakness. Let me first see what the Acrobatics gives me. Alright, there's a Meditate, so I can bring it down to, what is that, 27. That's still so much. And then this brings it down to, okay, wait, hang on. I might have a chance here. Wait. I mean, I have to drink the Block Potion, right? Because this brings it down to 18. But then I also have to do Meditate, so I can't play another Evaluate, for example. Or I can do Blade Dance, that'll give me another 6. No, that's still not enough. Yeah, I think I might have to use my Block Potion. Alright, let's do Leg Sweep. Let's use the Block Potion. Let's do Meditate. And I bring back the Indignation. Alright, fine. I was hoping to save the Block Potion for later, but I guess I can use it now. Alright, here, let's do Tantrum. Foreign Influence. Dagger Throw is fine, I have the energy. Then do Sanctity. Dagger Throw 1, and Tantrum, and then Dagger Throw 2. Why didn't I should have done the Indignation first. That was silly. Alright, I should be able to kill next turn with the Tantrum, but yeah, with the Indignation, I would have definitely had enough to kill already. Alright. Fine, no, not too much harm done. Did use 1 potion, but I got another one with White Beast Statue. We got Nunchaku every time I play 10 attacks, get extra energy, a Smoke Bomb Potion, which I probably don't really need. I don't think I'll do Prey. I already have Piercing One. I probably don't do Noxious Fumes, although I do have Snecko Skull. This is pre-upgraded too. Fine. Let's take the Noxious Fumes, but just because of Snecko Skull, right? Alright, here I got the Book of Stabbing with 12 incoming and no good block card. You have Acrobatics, right? Should I risk Tantrum? I think I should. Yeah, with Akabiko too. Alright. Then do Consecrate, Endless Agony, play these Shivs, gain extra decks, then do Acrobatics. Better if the Regret. Alright, there's some Meditate and there's Evaluate. That's not quite enough. But I think if I throw the Weakness Potion, then Evaluate and Meditate would be enough. Alright. And yeah, let's bring back, I guess, Acrobatics. Sure. I don't have the Tantrum anymore, though that might be a problem. 12 incoming. Empty Body's only 9. Actually, I have Swivel. I should be fine, hopefully. Let's do Flurry of Blows. Should I do another Sash Whip? Yeah, but I still do Sash Whip. Then do Empty Body, Noxious Fumes, Flurry of Blows, Acrobatics. Okay. And then let's see what the Foreign Influence gives me. Dagger Spray, sure. I can do that. And then do... Actually, I have Energy to belly backflip. Alright, you know what? Leg Sweep is probably better. Yeah, let's do that. More turns of weakness. Okay. 15. Alright, Dash and Sanctity are almost enough. Let's do... This will give me another point of Dex, right? Yeah, so I think I'll do Sanctity. Oh, Talk to the End is great. Yeah, let's do Talk to the End. And then, actually, I don't need the Dash. I can do Blade Dance to gain more Dex. And then do Dagger Spray. Alright, beautiful. And then I should be able to deal, especially with Indignation. This would be 20 plus 5. Not quite enough unless I get another attack. Yeah, so I can do Indignation, Flurry of Blows, and then Dash for kill. Beautiful. Alright, perfect this one. Get the boot. One if deal 4 or less unlocked attack damage, increase it to 5. And an Explosive Potion with Wave the Hand is really good. I get a lot of blocks sometimes, especially if I have to talk to the inactive. But first, I think I should upgrade the Foreign Influence. Yeah, having that be upgraded will make a big difference, I think. Alright. Okay, going left for 2 more question mark rooms and 1 more elite. Alright. Turn Mystic. Is there a way for me to get overkill? Not really, right? Let's do Akabiko. No, I think I'll do Indignation first, then Dagger Spray, then play these Shivs. Oh, that is enough to kill everything. Alright, fine. Got a Power Potion, which I'll take over the Smoke Bomb Potion. I don't think I need that. And Outmaneuver, Indignation, or Protect. Definitely the Protect here. Okay. And then, yeah, doesn't matter if I go left or right. Let's go left here. Got Singbo. When adding cards into deck, you may raise your max speed by 2 instead. And here I got my trash card. The next 2 no bust chests you open contain 2 relics. Okay. Here I got the slavers. I was a little worried about this fight. I do have an Akabiko Consecrate. That might not be enough, but let's start with that. I also have an Explosive Potion, which might be helpful. And then let's do the Shivs. Then do Acrobatics. I did get a Protect. That's tempting. So will it's not. I don't... Actually, wait. If I do Sash Whip... Yeah, if I do Sash Whip, then throw the Explosive Potion, then I just need to defend against 14. With the Leg Sweep, I am fully defended. Okay. And I still have to Protect. Alright. Alright. Still 12, so the Protect is enough, but I think I can get by with the Dash as well. Although, wait, I cannot enter Wrath, right? Let's see what the Sanctity gives me first. Wave the Hand Dash. That would be good. Yeah, let's do Wave the Hand and then Dash. Alright. Okay. And now 16 incoming. There's Tantrum, Dagger Spray. That's going to be enough for this guy, right? So if I do Tantrum, then Dagger Spray, and then Dagger Throw, that's enough. Beautiful. Perfect. This one too. We got an Ancient Tea Set. Whenever you enter a rest site, start Nithcon with 2 extra energy and a Liquid Bronze Potion, which I probably don't really need. Yeah, I already have this. Don't really want this, although sometimes it can be useful. But I think Calculate Gamble is the better pick here. Right? And then here I got another Crush Mark Grim Elite fight. The Grim Leader again. Really tempted to start to try to kill on turn 1, right? Let's try it. Let's do Tantrum. Then do Consecrate. Let's do the Shivs. Then do Flurry of Blows. I don't think I have enough here. I have to do Acrobatics and hope I get a way to exit Wrath, okay? But even that doesn't give me block, right? Alright, let's do Empty Mind. Flurry of Blows, get rid of this guy. Yeah, I don't have enough for 18. Unless this gives me something. I mean, I could do Fasting. Does that change anything? 10. No, that's still not enough unless I get something good here for an Influence, for a Die-to-Die Dagger Throw, or a Quick Slash. Just do Die-to-Die. Okay. Endless Agonies. And then with the extra, yeah, see, I needed a little bit more energy to play the Leg Sweep, which would have been enough, right? Alright, I'm going to use the one reload I have in my day. I was a little too, well, risk-loving, I guess, taking, or entering Wrath on turn 1. I think if I skip that, I might actually have a chance, because I have the Leg Sweep too, right? Yeah, so let's basically not play the Tantrum. That's all I need to do. Let's do Consecrate here, then get rid of these guys with the Shivs, then do Flurry of Blows, and Leg Sweep is now enough. Yeah, I should have just done that. There's no reason not to. Let's still do the Acrobatics. Get rid of the Regard here. Okay. Yeah, I should have done that. But also probably, let's drink the Liquid Bronze right now. Right, for an Influence gives me Riddle with Ults. I mean, it is free. Choke is better. Let's do Choke. I don't... Actually, let's do Crush Ruins first, because I don't have another skill. Then Dagger Spray, and then Noxious Fumes. Okay. Alright, and this guy's not attacking me this time. That's good. Do Indignation. That's a risky. Kind of want to get a better hand. But no, I think if I do Indignation, then Dash... Oh, I got Flurry. Right, I forgot about that. So that is enough to get rid of this guy. I can do the Dash, and I can still do Calculate Gamble. And Dagger Throw? Yeah, let's do Dagger Throw. Alright, I guess I can do Sanctity 2 here. Okay. Just need to deal... What is that? Yeah, 11 damage. Talk to the hand is enough. Beautiful. Alright. Okay, perfect. This one, we got Potion Belt and Pickup. Gain 2 potion slots. That's really good. As well as a Weakness Potion, Predator, Halt, or Carve Reality. Predator is interesting. Carve Reality is also interesting. So is the Halt. All of these are good. I think I'll take the Carve Reality. Okay. Do want to go for a shop after this because I feel like I have a lot of gold to spend. Alright, let's start off with Talk to the Hand. Then play these Shivs. Then do Acrobatics. Okay. Then Foreign Influence gives me Meteor Strike for free. I don't have any orbs or potion. No, orb slots, right? I was right. Do Blade Dance to get rid of this guy. And then Calculate Gamble? Sure. I could have done Meditate too, I guess. And then Indignation or Dagger Throw. Let's do Dagger Throw. And I can do Endless Agonies. Look at that. 3 decks on turn 1 already. Beautiful. Alright, and then here Dagger Spray and the... wait, can I kill without playing another attack so I have no check ready for the next fight? Let me try that. I guess I need Noxious Fumes, so that might take a while, right? Didn't I? I don't have a Noxious Fumes in my drop pile. It might take a real long time, but I think I'm willing to take that risk. Let's do Empty Mind here. Backflip. Great. Alright, you know what? No, I'm going to take too much damage from the Regard. Let's skip it. Alright. We got a block push, which is great. Fasting, just lucky. Sucker Punch. I sometimes have enough energy for Fasting to possibly be really powerful. And it's pre-upgraded. Let's risk it. I rarely take Fasting, but I think it might work here. Alright, here, Battle Hymn is very tempting. And I could get it upgraded with Frozen Egg immediately. I don't think I do Prismatic Shard, although it's not horrible. I already have this. Deflect is nice. Sneaky Strike. I do have some discard. I think I'll take the Frozen Egg whenever we add a power card into deck upgraded, and then grab the Battle Hymn upgraded. Also grab 3 speed potions, that is. Should I grab 1? You know what? If I'm offered 3, I should grab 1, right? Alright, let's grab the Deflect. I think I'll do Prismatic Shard too. Combat reward screens cannot contain colorless cards and cards from other colors. That should make getting Highlander a little easier. Okay. Alright, and then last upgrade on this act. Tantrum or Wave the Hand? Wave the Hand might be really good. Protect might be better for the upcoming boss, though. Let's upgrade the Protect first. Okay. Alright, here I am tempted to drink the Dex Potion. I am not starting off strong. I do have to talk to the end. That's good. Yeah, let's start with that. And then do Flurry of Blows, Endless Agony. Play these shivs. That gives me enough block. Beautiful. Also do Battle Hymn. I think I'll do Calculate Gamble to see if I can get something better. Foreign Influence gives me Sucker Punch, Anger, or Barrage. Don't really need these two. Let's take the Sucker Punch for weakness, and then I can do Sashra for another turn of weakness. Okay. Not a bad start. 18. I do have the dash. With the fasting, that might be good. Let's do fasting, then dash. That's 15, so I don't need to play the empty body. I can just do a smite. Let's do a smite here. And then I have energy to do evaluate. Okay. All right. I only have 3 energy now. That's fine, hopefully. Oh, Tantrum is tempting. I feel like I have enough ways to exit Wrath. But I think I'll risk the Tantrum. Let's do it. Okay. Then Flurry of Blows. Late Dance to play these shifts. And I am very tempted to do the Noxious Fumes, although I don't think it will make that big of a difference. If I do the Smite, will that transform? 16? No, it won't transform yet. So let's do Noxious Fumes, okay? Luckily, I'm not being attacked. That's good. So here, I think I'll do Tantrum. Then play these Smites. That will force a transformation. I can't do the Meditate, though. I'm sort of hoping to play the Meditate. That's what happens when you only have 3 energy. Now the enemy is transforming. Let's do Consecrate, Smite, Dagger Spray. See what the Acrobatics gives me. Alright, I can do another Tantrum, Insight, and maybe one more Tantrum. No, but Crush Joint is good enough. Okay. I don't need much next turn. 44. That seems very doable. But if I don't, I'm pretty much dead, right? I think... Oh, I only have 3 energy. Hang on. This is 30. This is 24. Yeah, that's enough. Alright, beautiful. Perfect this one. Pretty happy with that. We got a Poison Potion, which I might skip. Corpse Potion might allow me to get Overkill. Is that right? On Act 2, it would have been easier. On Act 3, it might be a little harder. Should I take it now and then try to remove it in Act 3? No, it's too risky. It's too risky. Let's take the max HP here. And then, yeah, I don't think I need the Poison Potion. I'm pretty happy with the potions I have. Curse Key is great. Get energy to start return. One of you open an on-boss chest to obtain a curse. That does make getting Highlander possibly difficult because I might get a duplicate curse. Although I do have Peace Pipes, so I can remove it that way too. Alright, 1, 2, 3. There's a guaranteed 3 lead path. That gets me 1, 2, 3 early question mark rooms, and then another 2 afterwards. No, another 3 afterwards. So I definitely get Mr. Machine. And because of deadly events, I should try to get as many question mark rooms as possible anyway. Okay. Alright, here. I could just do Piercing Wail, right? Yeah, let me do Battle Hymn. Piercing Wail. Let me see if I can get the Akabiko with something better here. Maybe a Dagger Spray. Or a Consecrate. That works too. Yeah, I think I'll just... Let me see what this gives me. Cut Through Fate, Silver Soul, Pummel Strike. Let's do Cut Through Fate, do Protect, then do Consecrate. Okay. And then Cut Through Fate. And yeah, I can do the Flurry of Blows as well here. Okay. Alright. Okay, I just have to worry about the Spiker a little bit. Dash is great. Gives me enough block to then do Dagger Spray. Beautiful. And then I can kill the backline with the Crush Joints and this guy with the Smite. Beautiful. Alright, got a Skill Potion, which I might take over the Speed Potion. And then Warcry, Seeing Red, Just Lucky. Seeing Red is not the worst. I think I'll take it. Okay. Here, you know what? I'm totally okay losing Noxious Fumes. Yeah, I mean, it was fine. It was not necessary in this deck here. I got a shop where I can't afford much. I can't afford a Cut Through Fate, though. I didn't get that right. Yeah, I got it from a card of war, or from something else. Alright, sorry about that. It was an unexpected sneeze there. Alright, so yeah, let's take the... Wait, I just want to make sure... Yeah, let's take the Cut Through Fate. That was a misclick. I misclick on the Eviscerate. Alright, you know what? I'll just accept that misclick, sure. If I have a Calculate Gamble, right? So maybe I can get it to play. And here I'm only losing 2 gold to get Red Mask at the Savage Combat of 1 week to all enemies. That's really nice. For 2 gold, definitely a good deal there. Alright, 7 incoming. Let's start off with... I don't have anything good to Akabiko, so let's do the Shivs. And then do Deflect, Empty Mind... Wave the Hand and Swivel. Yeah, I guess... Actually, I should have done the Battle Hymn instead of the Wave the Hand. That might have been a mistake. Alright, here, let's do a free dash. Then talk to the end. Consecrate Inner Peace. Okay. Go played the flurry there. Lost 1 extra HP because of that. And then here, let's do Crush Joint, Seeing Red, Eviscerate, 30 damage, and Dagger Spray for a kill. Beautiful. Got a Duplication Potion, which I'll probably take over the Dex Potion, yeah. Chill is good if I can get it upgraded. Backstab is also really nice. Oh man, all of these are good. Let's take the Backstab because it is an 8. Okay. Right here, I got the Nemesis. I mean, with Akibiko, Eviscerate is pretty powerful. Let's do it. Alright, then do the Shivs, then Backstab. I'll do Battle Him and Inner Peace. Okay. Hoping I don't get the big attack. I did not. Good. 18. Talk to the Venus Grade. Let's do Consecrate, Cut Through Fate. Deflect is fine. Wave the Hand might have been good too. But I do have the Protect, and I think I have to play the Protect anyway. So, yeah, fine. Let's do Protect and wait. Okay. Alright, another 18. I think I'll risk entering Wrath here with Tantrum. Let's see what this gives me first. Predator is great. Alright, let's do Tantrum. Then Sash Whip, Predator, and then Smites are enough to kill. Beautiful. Alright, we got Darkstone Imperia. When between a curse and curse from extra by 6. That at least gives me 1 curse with Curse Key. We also got a Swift Push, which I'll skip, and Boot Sequence for turn 1 block. Beautiful. And then, yeah, unfortunately, I have to hit the shop with only 45 gold. I can't afford the third eye, though. That's actually a pretty good deal. Yeah, I'll definitely take that. Okay. Alright, here I got the Gen Head. Okay, can I try to get overkill here? Let's do Battle Him. And then let's do Talk to the Hand, play these Shivs. I should have done the backflip first. Alright, there's the Crush Joints. Wave the Hand, Backstab. And you know what? Because of Wave the Hand, I'll also do the Boot Sequence. Okay. Alright. Fasting is tempting. I also would like to do Tantrum. Let's do Fasting, Foreign Influence for an Eviscerate for free. Or Wheel Kick. Let's do Wheel Kick. Then do Tantrum. Then do Wheel Kick. Alright. Flurry of Blows, Deflect. Let's see what Calculate Gamble gives me. Blade Dance. Okay, I'm playing a lot of cards, but not quite enough to get to 20. Yeah, if I duplicated the Blade Dance, it would have been 4 more. Still would not have been enough for combo. Alright, Piercing Will is pretty good here. I would like to avoid exiting Wrath if I can, but I don't think I... Actually, no, I can, right? Because I can do Dagger Spray and Smite. Gives me enough block. Good. Okay. Another 19. Let's do Sash for weakness and then Dash. That is enough block. Beautiful. Let's do Evaluate and wait. Okay. Alright, big attacks are starting up. Yeah, I don't think I can get combo here, or overkill for that matter. I had Pendant. Alright, let's do Smite 1, Smite 2. Okay. Alright, meal ticket, one of you enter a shop with 15 HP, another power potion, which I'll skip. Blur is really interesting. I think I'll take the Blur. Okay. And then here I got a Wraith. Didn't I already have a Wraith? Great, I got 2 Wraith now. Alright, 3 curses, 1 duplicate I have to remove one. We got Bronze Scale, Sash going with 3 Thorns, and Dreamcatcher, one of you rest may add a card to your deck. That does give me the Alex Shiny modifier, which is good. Okay. Right, here I got the Transient. Shouldn't be too difficult. Let's start with the Eviscerate, and then I actually don't need to play anything else. Let's battle him. You know what? Let's play 2 shifts just to trigger Kunai once. Okay. Alright. Okay, 40 incoming. Let's do Endless Agonies, then the Dash. Okay. And, alright, I might have to do a Smite here. Let's do Acrobatics first. Okay, Talk to the End is much better. And then Foreign Influence gives me Windmill Strike. Yeah, sure. Okay. Could have done the Inner Piece, right? There's no reason not to. 50. Okay, so I think I'll do Tantrum, then Indignation for the vulnerability. Consecrate, Cut Through Fate, Sash Whip. Actually, I don't even need the Sash Whip. And then I have the 3 Smites next turn, or for the next 2 turns. I think that should be enough, right? Just for fun, I'll do Crush Joints, Dagger Through, Get Rid of the Regret. Alright, then play these. Oh, actually, I didn't need to play that 1 Smite. But now with 28 block and 3 Smites still, and a Tantrum, I should be pretty safe. Let me do Blade Dance, because that way I can get Nunchaku closer to 10. Okay. Alright. Okay, not too difficult. This one we got a Speed Push, which I'll skip. Empty Body Discovery, Blade Dance. I already have these 2 Discovery. Is interesting. How much do I need to get the Well-Fed? I need 2 more max HP to get Well-Fed. I can't really get to skip the end, right? Discovery can be really good, though. Fine, let's take it. I think I can reject another card later. And then going this way to get an extra question mark room. This is an elite fight. Good. Nemesis with 18. I do have the boot sequence for that purpose. Let's start off with Backstab, play these Shivs. Then do Battle Him, Inner Peace, boot sequence. And I think I have to use the... Oh, wait, the enemies are weakened because of Red Mask. Good. Okay. Right. 45, that is the big attack. I don't think there's much I can do here, right? Let me see what the Sanctity gives me. Okay. Alright, let's do Flurry of Blows, Tantrum. Then Flurry of Blows again. I guess I can do Indignation, right? There's no reason not to. Alright. Then do Smite. Oh boy. Alright, so I don't... even if I duplicate my best defensive card Evaluate, that will be 16 plus 7 is 25, plus another 6 is 32. With the weakness, that might actually be almost enough. Not quite though, right? But if I see what the skill pushing gives me, Prepared, Indignation, Inner Peace. Okay, I don't really want any of those. I can't really do Inner Peace. Let's do Prepared, see if that gives me something good. Piercing Wail doesn't help me here. Yeah, fine. Alright, in that case, so let's do Deflect. Hang on, let me recalculate this. So twice the Evaluate will be 16, 13, that's 29. Why did I think it was more? Yeah, so I think I also have to drink the Block Potion. And this is 33 now. Yeah, so if I throw the Weakness Potion, I can at least save the Duplication Potion, so that's good. And then let's bring back, how about Indignation? Okay. A little annoying I had to use so many good potions, but hopefully that'll be fine in this turn where I can do Fasting, Tantrum, Indignation, Flurry of Blows, Sash Whip, and Smite for kill. Good, beautiful. A Dead Wrench, that's really nice. When you exhaust a card, add a random card into your hand, a Regen Potion, and Flame Beer is a great defensive card. Yeah, I think I should take Flame Beer. At some point I still have to reject one more card, but I still have a few regular fights, hopefully. Got Giant Head here. Let's start off with Akibiko Dagger Spray. Let me play skills first and the Battle Hymn Power. Okay. Then do Dagger Spray. And then see what Dead Wrench gives me with all these exhausted cards. Afterimage is not the worst. Yeah, I think I'll do 1,000 cuts in Afterimage. Okay. Huh? Alright, here... yeah, probably safe to do Tantrum here. Okay. Then do Acrobatics so I can do the Crush Joints. Alright. Then do Indignation, Crush Joints, Cut Through Fate. Tantrum is great again. Alright. And then Consecrate. Beautiful. Okay. I would like a Talk to the End if I can get it soon. 26. Okay, let's see what the Discovery gives me. Empty Fist. I mean, I don't want to stay in Wrath. Let's take the Tranquility. Worst case, I can use that to exit Wrath. Let's do Dagger Throw. Guess I can do Swivel. Then Smite. Yeah, I think I have to exit Wrath right there. I don't think there's a way for me to stay here. Actually, I could just do Piercing Wail. Alright, fine. Let's do Piercing Wail. Yeah, and that way I'm fully defended. And I can do a Seeing Red and Lace. That's pretty good. Okay. Alright. Okay, here. Very happy to have to talk to the end. Should I do Sanctity first? No, let's do Talk to the End first. Then Heal Hook for free. Beautiful. Oh, I would like to free up my hand to be able to play the Blade Dance. There's a scroll too. Signature move. That gets me overkill. Alright, beautiful. I got real lucky. I got that from Dead Branch. We got Ceramic Fish when we add a card to a deck, gain 9 gold. A Strength Potion. Pummel is interesting. I already have this. Crush Joints, I already have that as well. How badly do I pummel? I mean, I do have the boot, right? So it should deal a good amount of damage. I still have to reject one more card. Let's try to do that in this fight, probably. Alright, so here, let's start up with Battle Hymn. See what the Foreign Influence gives me. Die to Die is pretty good. Okay. But like a little bit of block. I have the boot sequence. Let's do Die to Die here. Alright. Then do Backstab. And then, can I deal 6 damage? Yes, I can. Let's do Cut Through Fate. Talk to the End is pretty good. Let's take that as well. Alright, let's do Talk to the End. Play these Shivs. Wait, should I do Corpse Explosion? I guess I can do it on this guy. Alright. And then, let's do Adrenaline. Okay. And, can I do Choke? Actually, if I do Cloak and Dagger, I don't have energy to play the Choke anymore. Pummel does too much damage back to me. Let's do Shiv, then Sash Whip. Okay. And then I guess I can do another Shiv and Flurry of Blows. Alright. That's good enough. Next turn, this guy will be dead and will deal 51 damage. I think that should be enough for the backline, alright? No, not quite. Let's do Tantrum first. Now that should be enough. Beautiful. Okay. Alright, we got a Weakness Potion, Pummel Strike, Cool-Headed Stack. Cool-Headed is nice, Stack is nice. No, but I think I will take the max HP here to make sure I get the Well-Fed modifier. And here I got a shop where I could afford the membership card, but here's the problem. I will spend 150 gold. I'll be left with 52. And effectively I'll be 104, so I'll spend 150 to get 104. That's not worth it. I think instead, actually, I mean, can I buy it? Well-Laid Plants is pretty good. Yeah, I think I'll take Well-Laid Plants. Do I want a potion? The Cunning Potion might be interesting. Might allow me to get combo somehow. Yeah, let's get rid of this. take the cunning potion, and then I think I'll do... Finesse might be better in the escape plan. Let's take finesse. All right. That's fine. That's fine. And then here I have to... Oh, I could have removed the card also. But yeah, let's remove it here, I guess. Remove the duplicate Wraith. So it's a shame I only end up with 2 curses, but that's fine. All right. Good thing I remember that. All right. Here I got the Awaken one. 20 incoming. I should try to build up as much dex as I can. Drink the strength potion. I might consider a weakness potion, but let's first start with a backstab. Play these shivs. Oh, there's a bowling bash. That's pretty good. Yeah, 27. Let's target this guy. Can burst to deflect too, right? I think that should be enough with all the dex I have. Ooh, there's Tantrum. It's a little risky. I think that's a little too risky. Alright, fine, let's risk it, because after burst, I can burst the boot sequence, right? Yeah, let's do Tantrum here. Okay. And then I can burst the boot sequence, right? Yeah, that allows me to be fully defended. Okay. And then I could do Indignation for vulnerability. I should have counted cards. How many cards did I play? I felt like a lot of cards. Hang on. So I played all of these here. That's 5. Plus duplicating the boot sequence. That's 6, 7, 8, 9. Tantrum is 10. So I already played 10 cards. Let's try this. So that's 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. That looks promising. 16, 17, 18. I think I have to duplicate something to get 19, 20. Let's do it. No, I forgot this was 0 cost. Oh, I messed up. Alright, fine. I can still duplicate this. Why not? And then, yeah. So I'm pretty sure I got combo in this fight. Okay. Also, Violent Wrath. I feel like I might have a chance to kill this guy next turn. Tantrum is not quite enough. I do have lots of energy, though. Yeah, let's do Eviscerate. Oh, that is enough. Never mind. Alright. Then I guess I'll do Meditate. Why do I have 2 protects? I don't have 2 protects in my deck, right? Yeah, I must have gotten that from somewhere else. Alright. Probably Dead Branch, right. Let's Meditate back what? Something good defensively? A Deflect, maybe? Let's do the Deflect. Okay. And I do have a Weakness Potion, too. Alright, 40 incoming. Alright, time-wise, I'm doing fine, right? Yeah, let's throw the... Well, actually, hang on. Let me save the Weakness Potion for now. Let's do Flurry of Blows. Fasting is very tempting, although it is a little expensive. Hand of Greed is nice. I think I'll do Dagger Throw. Let's do Fasting after all. Then do Dagger Throw. And then, yeah, I think I'll do Empty Mind, gain energy. Alright, then do Inner Peace. Okay. So I have 9 decks already. 27, not quite enough. Let me do Deflect Backflip. Okay. Well, Atlantis is really good. I can do Seeing Red, then do Cut Through Fate. Finesse is nice. That gives me not quite enough block, but gets me very close to it. I can do Evaluate, right? Yeah, let's do Pummel and then Evaluate. Too bad. I should have played the follow-up first. I can save these 2, right? Okay. Alright. 30 incoming. There's a Sanctity. There's a Tantrum. I do have an Inner Peace. Tantrum is tempting. Yeah, let's do Tantrum here. Okay. Then do Flurry of Blows, follow up for free. Then Blade Dance, play these shivs. Another Protect, okay. Actually, can I just kill here? Because I'm not that far off. I don't think I can, though. Let's play a skill, maybe. How about Blur, then Sanctity? I was hoping... You know what? I think I can do Calculate Gamble and just deal 80 damage, right? I think that's very possible, especially with the Talk to the End, a Tantrum. And that's enough. Beautiful. Alright, perfected all the elites and all the bosses and most of the elites. And most importantly, got combos. 1669, that should be a pretty good score. After 12 elites, I perfected 11. So I think I only missed the very first Lagavulin fight. I got all the bosses, and most importantly, I got combo in the very last fight, which I'm very happy with. Overkill, I got real lucky with the Dead Branch giving me a signature move. Also giving me, I think I had like 8 cards when I got the signature move, and none of them were an attack card. So I was able to play the signature move against Giant Head. So yeah, I got real lucky with Overkill there. Like Shino was very easy. Highlander did not have a chance of getting curses. We got Mr. Machine, Pauper, Librarian, and Well-Fed too. Just barely, right? Had to use the symbol one more time. So yeah, I think this should be a pretty good score. 1669. Let's see where that puts me in the rankings. I am 7th right now, but still so far away from Alex. That is insane. So I'm tied with Gemino. Wouldn't be surprised if I got pretty much the same modifiers as Gemino. How did Alex get so many points more? That is insane. I honestly don't know. The only thing I can think of is that Alex went for a path that does not maximize regular elites, and as a result was able to get more question mark rooms, possibly curses. That's still such an insane run. Insane score, I mean. Wow. Yeah, because it is not a multiple of 25 ways, so Alex has exactly, what is that, 85 points more, right? So that means that he has 75 points more plus another 10 points or minus 20 points. I wouldn't be surprised if maybe he skipped in the lead on Act 2. And then someone was able to get curses. That would explain this insane score. And I do want to give a shout out to Alex, because usually in the past, in the last few days especially, he does skip elites once in a while, and oftentimes it doesn't work out. But then once in a while, it works out really great, because there's no way to get a higher score. Basically, the only thing I can think of I could have done better is somehow gotten lucky against the Act 1 elite, and that's pretty much it, right? I don't think I got Overkill, I got Combo, Lightspeed, I got everything else. So I don't think there's any other way for me to even have a chance of getting a higher score. And Alex just goes ahead and has 85 points more than me. Insane score, congratulations. Wait, is it 85 or 75? Wait, no, I completely misspoke. It's 65, right? No, wait, I'm dumb. It's 55. 55. Yeah, still, that is still, there's no chance I could have gotten 55 points more. So yeah, well-deserved first place for Alex. Let me know in the comments what you did. Let's read the scores from yesterday. Alright, so yesterday was an Ironclad run with the All-Stars modifier that gave everybody a copy of Hand of Greed, along with some good stuff, as well as Hoarder and Night Terrors. And Crocus did really well with 1989. Actually, he must have finished the run very recently, because I just reviewed the score before starting my recording, and I hadn't seen Crocus' score, so he must have started the run earlier, in the day, of course, and then finished it only now. Let me see if he has written a comment, just so I don't miss it. Alright, yes, so Crocus did leave a comment exactly 47 minutes ago, which means he commented right after I started recording. So yeah, Crocus mentioned that he did start a run last night and then was too tired to finish, but then had too much fun and decided to finish today. Ended up with a record of 17 collector bonuses. That's insane. I'm glad that Crocus left that comment, because I thought the collector bonuses were hard to get by. But yeah, 17 is very impressive. Congratulations. Was able to affect all the elites and all the bosses, all the 9 elites. That also very impressive. A lot of people missed the very first elite. Ended up getting the I Like Shiny modifier, which I missed. Also very impressive. Overkill, thanks to a Mind Blast, which I think most people were able to get. But also Combo, thanks to Corruption and Dark Embrace, as well as a few Sentinels. Now, Crocus mentioned that his Hoarder technique is grabbing uncommon cards earlier, because it is more likely to be able to get common cards later on through shops and others ways. And so, yeah, he was able to get collectors, lots of collectors that way, and mentioned that he had a lot of disarms. Didn't get collectors on Trigger or Clash, but yeah, still did really well. Congratulations. And yeah, sometimes the run is so good that even if you're tired, you do want to finish it the next day. Congratulations. I think that's effectively first place, right? I'm not sure if I believe anybody above Crocus. Anyway, next you have Gemino with 1862. Gemino mentioned that he was feeling lazy and started looking for Mind Blast early on and got one in a shop on floor 3, which is very impressive and of course made the rest of the run much easier. Now, he did miss the Sentries fight, because with Mind Blast, it's still very hard, especially early on when they're not that powerful. It's very hard to perfect the Sentries, but was able to get all the other 8 elites, and then got all the bosses, 15 collector bonuses, as well as Curses, I Like Shiny, Lightspeed, Overkill, and yeah, great score there. Congratulations for a well-deserved top 10 finish. Next you have Roland here with 1737. I ended up with 1712, so I missed the Act 2 boss. I didn't really stand a chance against someone. If I did perfect that one, I would have been 1812. That still would have put me only in 13th place. And I also missed I Like Shiny, which is actually then, with the second boss perfect and the I Like Shiny, I would have been able to tie Gemino. But yeah, I missed those. Was able to affect 8 of the 9 elites, and was able to only get 13 collectibles, which is a little low. Especially, I had 150 cards, so 13 out of 150 cards does seem very low. Was able to get Curses, Overkill, Lightspeed, Stuffed, and the Money modifier. But yeah, as I mentioned, missed the I Like Shiny modifier. Not a bad run, though. Then you have Goldbear here with 1691. Goldbear also missed the Act 2 boss, just like me, and also missed a few elites, but ended up with 14 collector bonuses, which is very impressive. Mentioned that he got the Wing Boots late, so wasn't able to really use it to get too many more elites. Then you have the Dark here with 1641. Alex got 1622. Alex perfected 3 of the 7 elites, so this is where Alex skipped an elite on Act 1 to try to get Mr. Machine and maybe change the RNG, but unfortunately it didn't work out for him yesterday as much as it did today. I assume, actually. I would be surprised if Alex didn't skip elites today. But yeah, so perfected 3 of the 7. Didn't get Mind Blast because of the different RNG. Also didn't get Wing Boots, which does make things a little harder, but was able to get the Normality event, so was able to get the Reigning Money modifier and an extra collector bonuses on the Normalities. Got all the bosses, which is very impressive. Got 12 collector bonuses out of 132 cards, which is not too bad. Overkill, Speedster, and then was offered the Wraith but declined them, which was very smart, especially without the Mind Blast. The Wraith would have made the first turn very difficult. Also did not get any max HP modifiers. For example, he did not, I suspect with the different RG, he did not have the Bonfire event, Bonfire Spirit event, which I assume gives you 10 extra max HP. It also probably didn't get any feeds. I was able to get the Stuff modifier thanks to all the feeds I had. The next you have Nick here with 1616, and then in the top 100 you have Zembri and Cyberfox tied at 1464. Zembri mentioned that she had 6 of the 9 elites perfected, only the Act 1 boss though, so missed 2 bosses. I assume she didn't have Mind Blast, because I think with the Mind Blast the other 2 bosses would have been fairly easy. Got 11 collector bonuses, as well as Alex Shiny, Overkill, Lightspeed, and Curses. And then Cyberfox, same score, but different approach, ended up with 14 collector bonuses, so 3 more than Zembri. And also perfected 1 extra boss, so perfected 2 of the 3, but not get the Curse modifier. Also missed Lightspeed, and but was able to get combo, which was not very easy to do yesterday, so congratulations. And that was it for yesterday. Let me know in the comments what you did for today, and I'll see you tomorrow. Thanks for watching. Bye.